Now, what about live streaming? Can I live stream?
You've got the power.
I wonder if I can I give you power? You should be able to. More
If you
live stream.
give me control.
You have assumed control.
I like that better. I like this better. I was going to try to use one of my Zoom cameras instead of the computer camera, but I couldn't find the right cable.
Didn't you have that problem before?
Yeah, like so the one that you gave me, and then I bought one. I bought the smaller one. And then the one that you gave me with the speaker with the microphones on it,
Yeah.
that has a certain cable to plug in. And then the smaller one that I bought has a totally different cable. I mean, it's still a USB cable,
Uh-huh.
but it's a different end. It's a different connector. So I'm like, okay.
Uh,
But I do want to do another quick test because this could come in handy next time. Um, can you hear that?
A little.
A little bit?
Yeah.
In the same. We're going to break down where this came from. The villain that they revealed
Much better.
was referred to by Captain.
All right, cool. Because this way, if we do a listening party, I can do some music. If we do a listening party, I can do it like this, and then everybody can hear it, and it'll come out on the recording.
Cool.
Yeah. So I just wanted to make sure that that was working. Oh, that's weird.
You're weird.
The bass drum sounds so strange.
What was that?
I wonder if it's mono. No, this is a stereo cable. Doesn't iPhone output in stereo?
I I would assume so. It would depend on the file itself. So if the file is in stereo, it should come out in stereo.
All right, I might have to refine this fucking setup. But all right, it's a start. All right, let's start drinking.
Hey, hey, we're the drinkers.
All right, let me see if I can live stream. Let me see more. Nope. Did you make me the host? Did you make
Do not show this
the
meeting is being
host?
recorded. I don't know if I can. Let me see.
Oh my goodness. Hold on. Am I too loud now?
You're a little hot.
Okay. Thank you for saying so.
You're a little high. He's a little gay. So I'm going to live stream on the Drinking with Friends.
Okay, I just made you host.
Ben can't be a little bit gay.
He's a lot of gay.
What are you going to do? Live stream on the what?
I'm live streaming on our Facebook page.
Oh, it says live stream.
So it's funny because I'm live streaming from the laptop.
No, that's great. Are you live streaming just you?
No, I'm the screen, our screen that you're looking at is live streaming on Facebook on the Drinking with Friends podcast page.
Well, tell them we're going live on the Mark Z Drums YouTube channel because we are going live.
We're going live on the Mark Z Drums YouTube channel because we're going live.
Ooh, Drinking with Friends podcast is live now. Oh boy.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Live.
We're going live on the Mark Z Drums YouTube channel because we're going live.
Let me go
Ooh,
check that
Guinness
out.
podcast is live now. Look,
Oh,
look,
boy.
look.
You're
We're
in a
gonna
loop.
again. Boy.
In a loop, in
Ah.
a loop. Oh yeah,
Go
multi
live on the Mark
live.
Z Drums YouTube channel because we're
I
going. I love
live.
this loop. It's the best.
Let me go check
Ooh,
that
Guinness
out.
podcast is live now. Look, look, look.
You're
We're
in a
gonna
loop.
again. Boy.
Oh yeah,
Go
multi
live on the
live.
Mark Z Drums YouTube channel because we're
Oh,
going.
we had that loop going. Let me go check
Ooh,
that
Guinness
out.
podcast is live now. Look, look, look. We're
You're in a
gonna
loop.
again. Boy.
Oh yeah, multi
Go live on the
live.
Mark Z Drums YouTube channel because we're going.
We had that loop going. Let me go
All
check
right, now I
that
don't
out.
know. Now I don't know how to stop
now.
it. Look, look, look. We're
You're in a
gonna
loop.
again. Boy. Okay, there we go. It was almost out of control. It's out of control.
I like that. That's cool. It's a good effect.
That's funny. So both times didn't even. Oh, there we go. There we go.
Can you guys? How does it look on the Facebook page? Because I can't see it.
Do you want me to log in or no?
Laptop. It looks good. It looks fine.
It
on,
serves
I'll
its purpose.
I'll show you, and then hopefully we can get video feedback.
Well,
Right, can you see that?
Oh, okay, I see it.
It's
let me
live
just jump
stream
there.
from a phone on a laptop. Hold on, let me lower this. Okay, good. I'm gonna watch this on my phone as we live stream. All right.
I
So
got
what
it.
happened was the reason why we got the loop is because on my computer, when I went to live stream on the YouTube channel, it opened up YouTube on my computer.
Ah,
So I was watching the feed on the computer, and then it was looping back on everything else.
what time is it? Time to drink a beer.
All right.
All right. Official
Mike.
opening. Go for it, Mark. Say something to the crowd of one person, maybe.
You're
Two.
listening to the Drinking with Friends podcast with Dan, Ben, and Mark. This is episode 6 of season 3. It is St. Patrick's Day, folks.
The post Patrick's Day.
Are celebrating hard.
Today.
Even though none of us have we ever had Ben's had an Irish bone in his body, but
He got corned beefed with some. He got corned beefed, if you know what I mean.
we are not from that part of the world. But
They stuffed it in my
celebrate
cabbage.
because everybody is Irish on St. Patrick's Day.
Yeah.
Right? So what are we celebrating with? What are we drinking with? We're going to talk about the holiday. We're going to talk about what we are drinking.
I have my frozen mug.
I have a nice Guinness draft.
Ben, by the way, I have one of those. That's my favorite gift I've
Smithwick's?
ever gotten.
The frozen mug or the beer?
The frozen mug.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I got that
the
from
beer, it's the
CFO
mug.
for my birthday, I think, last year.
Nice.
Mhm.
And it's awesome. It's a
It is, isn't it?
See,
It's
now we're
got-
official. It's a Guinness.
It's got two.
Thank you.
That's nice. It's got two layers of plastic, and in between, it's got a gel that freezes in the freezer. So it surrounds whatever you're drinking with a frozen gel, so it keeps your drink nice and cold. So, all right. So I'm drinking Guinness Draft. I prefer the draft.
Yeah.
Not sure why, and I mean the flavor, but if you want to call me not celebrating properly by not drinking Guinness Stout, and I love a stout, but I gotta be honest, I'm not a fan of Guinness Stout. I kind of like it. It's weird for me. So maybe the draft is a more Americanized version for us people.
Speaking of which, I'll be going to Ireland next week.
Oh, really?
Yes.
One way, right?
Yeah. I'm self-deporting, Ben.
Why are you doing that?
I heard the ad, so I'm going because one day I want to be an American. But when I go there, we're going to go to the Guinness Brewery. So I'll live stream from there for you guys. I'll do a live taste test.
Oh, that's amazing.
And we will compare how the American version of Guinness
compares to there.
matches up to the real Guinness. So
Right. I've heard that there's a huge difference.
yeah, I've heard that from a lot of people. My daughter and her fiance went not too long ago and definitely a difference in the two.
Now, from what I'm understanding, there are European countries that are offering money for for US
UFOs.
citizens to relocate. So
I'm
maybe you can
there.
get a deal over there.
Yeah.
$5. I'm sorry, €5, and I'm in.
Kiss that Blarney Stone that everybody pisses on.
Yeah, Ben, I got a Blarney Stone for you right here. 2 Blarney Stones in a sack.
If it's
My
too good to
shillelagh
pass up.
sack. Yeah,
But
so I'll keep you guys in the loop of any cool places, some nice Irish pubs. I'll check in, live stream for whatever time. I don't know what the time difference is.
Got to
Probably,
be 5 hours.
you think?
Yeah. Or 4, because we had the daylight savings.
It's got to be 5, or it could be 4, but maybe it's 6.
Well, because we have daylight savings, douche.
Well, learn your time zones, fuckface. The
I don't
fuck's wrong
need
with
to.
you?
I just
Yeah,
have a
'cause you're,
general
you're
idea, and that's good enough for me.
you're in the douche zones.
Highway to the douche zone.
In the Death Star, there is no time. It's always a good time for Ben Hader.
It was a
Hey,
good
what
time
did you
for
call him
douche.
before, Mark?
Oh, Kylo Ben.
Yeah, he's a second-rate Darth Vader.
Yum. So happy St. Patrick's Day, everyone.
Yes.
Now remember, you cannot say, what is it? How is it? How does it go? You can't say, you have to say St. Patrick's Day. You can't say St. Patty's Day.
Patties.
Yeah, you ain't no real Irish person. What's wrong with you?
Yeah, because I don't want to get it wrong.
You'll offend so many people, man. You're offensive. Irish coffee, Irish beer,
Yeah.
Irish coffee and beer. Anyway,
Oh, okay.
so who had corned beef and cabbage?
Oh.
I think it's in the spelling because it's the St. Patty's Day. But it's TTY, not DDY.
Hmm.
Because Paddy, PADDY, is short for Podrick, which is the Irish spelling of Patrick. I don't know. I'm just trying to be correct.
Yeah.
Anyway, happy
Right.
St. Patrick's Day. Cheers to everybody. Ben, what do you got over there? Smittix?
Yeah. Oi. Yes.
Smithwick's.
Oh, Smittix.
Yeah, they had a whole bunch of different beers at my local distributor, Circle Houses.
Circle Jerk. Circle K Ranch.
It's
Circle
Circle
K?
Beverage.
Oh, Circle Beverage.
And this one just jumped out at me, man. They had a nice little Ireland section, but it had basically all the stouts, and there was so many different stouts there. And I was like, I don't think I want the stout. I don't want anything too heavy. And I thought
Right.
we were all going to do like they didn't have what was that? The Kyrian?
Killian's.
Killian's.
Killian's. Yeah, I
They
went
didn't
to
have
look for
that.
Killian's myself. I couldn't find Killian's.
No, I couldn't. They didn't have it.
I
And you know what
really-
the kicker was? I didn't have to go to the, dare I say, the international section where they have the beers in special parts. You know, the beers from places of the world. In like, you know, this rack has all Belgian beers. The next rack has Japanese beers, and so on and so forth. As I was walking out, I was like, oh, there was a whole pallet of Guinness, this stuff, Smithwick, and everything. I was just like, I didn't have to go running around the store and looking up and down trying to find it. It was all right up front. So it was
Okay,
good.
in the interest of accuracy, on the Drinking with Friends podcast, it's pronounced Smittix.
Smittix.
Now, I tried to find Killian's Red. That's one of my favorite red ales, Killian's. I don't know. I haven't seen it for a while, actually. But
Maybe
all
got
those
hit by the
pallets,
tariffs.
those pallets of Guinness were out there because it's St. Patrick's Day, bro.
I know. I just walked right past it because I saw the Guinness. I was like, I didn't want a Guinness. But I didn't know they had the other beers out there too.
We
So that
might
was
be
my fault.
confusing the live stream people because we're live streaming now, trying to convince everybody that it's Monday. But anyway, that's our game. That's our gimmick. This is theater of the mind.
Hmm.
We are trying
I don't
to,
mind.
Was that Theater of Pain?
No,
yes, that could be too.
you're a pain, Ben.
So Ben had an assignment for tonight's live stream.
Did I?
Yeah.
And what was that?
Well, Ben's going to tell us all about St. Patrick's Day, the history of the holiday and what it's all about and why we celebrate.
With the three wise men and all that?
St. Patrick's Day, the feast of St. Patrick.
So wait,
There was an actual person,
they ate St. Patrick?
St. Patrick. He was around in 385 to 461.
Mm-hmm.
So right, a couple of years after Christ. Well, a couple hundred years.
Couple of years, few months.
And he was a patron saint of Ireland.
Okay, so his origin is that
Wow.
he's from England.
He is from England.
Irish raiders came over when he was about 16. They kidnapped him, and he was a shepherd slave. That's what he was in Northern Ireland at the time.
And what did he look like, Ben?
Oh, the picture looks like me.
What? No,
Got the beard.
that's the donkey. I'm talking about the shepherd guy.
Well, what is
Oh.
the picture you're talking about?
He was Caucasian. A stained glass replica of him. That's the only thing.
Where-
they
He's
have
wearing
to go by.
glasses.
Is
He's
that
I
wearing
don't know what he
glasses.
looks like, man. They didn't have cameras back then. I don't think
got
they
a-
knew him.
Where's the stained glass? Is that at St. Ben's Church in Ireland?
St.
Yes, it
Kylo
is.
Ben. St. Kylo.
What are the and so why don't you give us a little quiz? What are the also known as? What are the other names of the Feast of St. Patrick's?
Oh, there's so many different names for this feast of St. Patrick. I just clicked out of that page because you're reading the same page I was reading. So yeah, in this he looks more dapper in this picture. But it's
Like there's actual pictures of him, Ben.
uh
Wow, we're having a little.
so the Mythbusters are that St. Patrick was actually a real person.
Mm-hmm.
What did they talk about him? But some of the traditions associated with him and the holiday are actual myths. For instance, you'll see the four-leaf clover on St. Patrick's Day. However, according to legend, Patrick used a three-leaf clover or shamrock as part of his teachings.
Part of the Shamrock Shake trilogy.
Exactly. Even though it's possible for shamrock to grow a four-leaf, the four-leaf clover is just considered a symbol of good luck. Now, I don't know if you ever saw the movie Manhattan Project.
Also known as La Felle Patrick. Patrick's Day, Patty's Day, or Patty's Day. So I think it's not St. Patty's Day. I think it's Patty's Day, if you want to say it correctly. But you want to use the abbreviation. All right. Well, great, Ben. That was
Stunning.
that was wonderful information you've given us about the.
Oh, well, you're quite welcome.
This isn't working on my end with this thing.
I don't know what you're doing over there, bro.
It fell over and I
What
tried to
happened
fix
to-
it and it's there you go. Okay, back to normal kind of. Sorry, folks. We're doing multiple live streams on Zoom, on Facebook, on YouTube, on Pirate Satellite. It's awesome.
But
So
it
anyway,
is something that is celebrated all around the world.
what is?
St. Patrick's Day, because
All
it is a
around the world?
religious holiday.
Yeah, I guess. Got to throw religion in, didn't you? What's up with you? By the way, he did not drive the snakes out of Ireland because Ireland never had snakes.
Fake
That's
news, everybody. Fake
There you go.
news.
Disproving the myth.
So Dan, so you're not drinking the Guinness Stout, you're drinking the Guinness Draft Stout,
Yes.
right? It is certainly a different beer, is it not?
Yes. And it has the little thingamajigger that's in the can.
So what is the difference though?
You know, I think the way that it comes out of the can,
Hmm.
because it has that little device they put in there. So it looks like it's a regular pour, a draft pour versus straight out of the bottle, straight out of dairy.
That's very interesting. So it's 4.2%,
Actually, straight out of Dublin.
relatively low, right? For a 12-ounce bottle.
Yeah,
And
it's a good drinking. It's very drinkable. Let's put it that way.
it is, it is. It goes down and it definitely tastes very different. It's got a hint of roasted coffee and chocolate in the aroma. It's actually a dark ruby red, right? So if you look at it, can you see any hints of red
Actually, yeah, you can see the red
with a
because there's
creamy head?
a red light next to me on the wall. Yeah, I can see. It's like I'm giving cheers and praise at the same time. No, seriously, it has that red hue to it.
It's got a little red hue to it, yeah. As opposed to the oily black of the original Guinness Stout.
The oily black, like
Yeah, yeah.
motor oil black, or
I think it's like a motor oily black.
mm, I
But I
don't
think
drink
what the Guinness Stout
40
to
hours coffee.
me is a little bit it's a little bit thinner than a lot of stouts,
Mhm. Yeah, it's a very light stout, kind of like
Dare
that.
I say watery. Let the hate mail
They
begin.
say diluted, not delusional,
A little
diluted.
watery. This draft is it's a little thicker. It's got a little more to it. It's a little foamier, a little
Mhm.
frothier.
In the words of a good friend, it's got that Guinness poured from the keg authenticity. You mean
What's that little thing that's inside
authenticity?
that's supposed
I
to?
don't know. I don't know, but you hear it? Ben, your people sing and dance when they play this around the fire. Cucaracha, la cucaracha. Come on, Ben, sing
Ya
along.
no
Oh,
puede
you're Guinness.
caminar porque le falta una pata para arrendar, or something like that.
Pint?
Paka paka waka waka. What? La come caca, la come caca. That's your theme song. Anyway, yeah. So, did you guys go to any parades or wait? No, Ben. Sorry, it's not Pride Month. Your parade is
No,
until June.
no parades. There is one right by where I am in Rocky Point, which is a big parade,
Hmm.
but I do not attend. I don't think I've
Why?
ever. I maybe once for Devin or Dana doing cheer.
So Devin was the cheerleader. Is that what you're saying?
No, I forgot what
Come on,
Devin would
no,
have done.
come on, stop, please.
And no, I don't think I've ever participated.
Oh, okay.
Wait,
So the other Guinness is Guinness Extra Stout. I forgot about that.
that's it.
Yeah, so this is the Guinness Draft Stout.
What was
Yeah,
the Guinness that had the Toucan Sam on it? The blonde one?
The Baltimore Blonde Lager.
that was good actually.
That was really good.
We did a tasting of that earlier in season 1, episode 24. At about the hour and 12-minute mark, we whipped those out.
Well,
It wasn't stout.
I'm going to give you some info that maybe you guys don't know.
Okay, hit us.
Guinness
Yes.
0. Heard of it?
It's a non-alcoholic Guinness.
Non-alcoholic one, right?
Non-alcoholic Guinness.
This is what
Did
you
not
do
know
when you
that.
drink it. You're like, oh.
Didn't I tell you that I was making something that asked for a beer? And I said, I want to go get a fancy beer. So I'm in the supermarket trying to get as fancy as I can.
In the fancy beer
And
department.
I see, I think, a blue Peroni or something like that. So I'm like, oh, I've never seen the blue bottle before. I'm buying this. Take it home. It's not an alcoholic. So I was like, what the hell? like such an ass.
Which is kind of crazy that you would buy non-alcoholic beer because you are in fact an alcoholic.
Well,
Yes, he's been one for many, many, many years. I
since
can
I
attest
married
to
my
that.
wife, Vicky.
Poor Vicky.
He got me
Oh,
drinking.
St. Vicky's Day is the day after St. Patrick's Day
Yes.
because she cleans up the mess that
Does
becomes
Vicky, does
Ben.
Vicky have any Irish in
In
her in her makeup, in her DNA,
I believe so.
and German?
Yes.
Yeah, I figured she was a little German.
Mhm.
You make it sound so dirty.
No, you hear it that way.
Because
Yeah.
you say it that way, dude. I'm sorry. I can only go by what you say, and it sounds a little dirty.
I know a little
If there's
German.
anything wrong with that, I'm just saying.
I know a little German.
Go ahead, hit
Yeah.
us.
He's sitting right over there. You remember? We all remember that movie. Dan, come on, you know that movie.
Is that Jojo Rabbit?
No, way older than that.
Oh.
I know a little German. He's
Is
sitting.
that yeah, he's right over there.
What the
That
hell
was
movie?
Val Kilmer.
Yes,
Oh,
I forget the Top Secret.
top
Top
secret.
oh God.
That was great. Yes, yes.
I forgot about that. Holy cow.
Classic.
That was many lifetimes ago, dudes.
That was great.
So
Man.
So
I'm a fan of the Irish,
me too.
but not of Guinness Extra Stout. I mean, I'll drink it if I'm in the mood or if I'm at a party or whatever, and it's there, fine. But it's not my favorite beer. Also, I'm not a fan of Irish whiskey. Look at me coming on live stream bashing Irish product
Ironland.
On the
Irish
day.
on the day.
That's so bad. That's awful.
On Le File Padric. Right?
You're a Celtic guy.
It's like saying you don't like refried beans on frickin' Cinco de Mayo.
See that?
Get out.
That's a made up holiday though.
That's right.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
It's Mexican Independence Day. Is that what it is, Ben?
Mexicans aren't
Something like
independent.
And tell us all about Mexican Independence Day. You are so Mexican.
You are so Mexican to me.
And for those of you
You
tuning in
are
for the first
so
time,
Mexican.
Ben is not
Me.
Saudi. Ben is not Saudi. He is not a terrorist. He is, in fact, a Colombian-born. He's a Colombian-born Mexican. Figure that out, folks. I don't know how that happened.
It is a celebration of the victory over the Second French Empire at the Battle of La Puebla in 1862.
Can
So
you
there.
show everybody your David Bowie T-shirt?
That's a cool t-shirt.
Fantastic.
Speaking of David Bowie, Ben, Kim Dracula.
That is
Yeah,
a
went
fantastic
to a
shirt.
bunch of shows. I saw one,
Wait. Let me
two,
introduce
three,
this
four,
segment, Ben.
5, 6, 7, 7 bands in the last
Wait.
10 days.
Let me introduce this segment because it's very special. It's
No, I mean, I'm just saying it. I didn't
it's
think we would talk about it till later.
Ben-centric. It's Ben-centric. I think we had enough for St. Patrick's Day because we're not drunk.
We flamed out, but I'm going to have to
Yeah.
down this and open another one to listen to Ben's story. Hold on.
Here we go. So
What
Ben
stories?
is the concert connoisseur. He'll go to any show, anytime, any place, anywhere. And
Yeah,
it
it's
doesn't
getting
matter.
harder and harder to do it, man.
Why? Because you're getting older and older?
Because we're
Or
getting older and older. Going out on a school night, it's tough.
Yeah, all your dates have to be home early. All the boys have to be back before midnight.
Well, I have a test tomorrow. Yeah, come on.
Yeah, come on.
What
I
is
got
it in?
tests. I got tests for you right here.
I got 2 of them.
Ben
2 little
prefers
tests.
the boys that run track in school.
So Ben has been on a marathon as far as attending shows, or the amount of bands he's seen in the last few days is astonishing. Now you have to remember, Ben is as healthy as Mark is blonde. He's not. Ben is still suffering from the flu that he caught from some monkey about
Yeah.
5 months ago. I mean, 5 weeks ago. He still has the lingering effects. Look at his
Yeah.
face. Look at that. He needs some rest and relaxation, right, Mark?
Yeah,
Yes.
I do, actually.
You need a vacation.
from your life.
Far away.
I'm going on vacation on the 26th of March till April 2nd. Going to
Wow, you
Florida.
guys are like, you're going to be gone. You're going to Ireland. Where are you going, Ben?
I'm going to Florida. There were discount flights. I think it turned out to be like $80 round each way. So it's like $160 round trip. So we're gonna go visit Vicky's mom and dad.
Are you going on Frontier?
No, Southwest out of Islip too.
Oh, no shit. Really?
Yeah, the prices just kept on dropping. So Vicky just kept on repurchasing the tickets or whatever she
Like your
does.
testicles, they finally
And yeah,
How
no,
long
they're still hanging high, man.
How
they're
long has
deep in your
Southwest been
throat.
flying out of MacArthur?
Years, dude.
Yeah, for years.
You've
Down
been
to
flying
Florida,
out-
though?
No,
Yeah.
that's new. You're right. A couple
Yeah,
years,
No,
maybe
no,
2 or
no.
3 years,
Southwest has
maybe
been
more.
flying to Orlando and to Jacksonville. And also, that's primarily where we go to Orlando.
Out of MacArthur?
Yeah.
You're right.
they
So
don't
it's a
fly,
direct
so they
flight. It
don't
used
fly
to
down
be,
to Tampa.
yeah, you used to have to go
Right
to
now.
Baltimore and then go to, but now it has a direct flight.
Yeah.
But I'm going to go see cousin Kelly. I'll hopefully meet up with her. I don't know if I'm going to be able to see Michelle. But that's about it. It should be fun. It should be nice, relaxing.
Well, our trip is going to be with Karen and Andy. Andy, the
Ah,
brewmaster that you guys have
mhm.
encountered in the past. And we're going to hit a couple of breweries, obviously Guinness, a lot of the distilleries, and get some Irish whiskey. Hit the pubs. We're going to be spending multiple nights in Dublin and Galway, and it should be a lot of fun. We're looking forward to it. We're renting a car, taking all the scenic back roads so we can stop, take pictures.
That's cool.
Yeah, throw some people off the cliffs. It'll be a lot of fun.
All
So
right, make sure you include yourself.
I will, with my effigy of you.
Sounds awesome.
Yeah.
Ben,
So I'll
when
be
you're-
checking in from the road and showing you guys and live streaming that for the show and everything, just to give everybody a taste of Ireland.
Yes, lots of
wait.
pictures, please. That would be great. Now, now, Ben, when you fly
Ben's trip
Southwest,
to Florida is going to be so much fun.
Ben, when you go down to Florida, is it really restrictive as far as because MacArthur? I know when I fly out of Frontier, when I fly,
Dying.
Oh my God.
Ben, I'm trying to speak here. Can you hold your
No,
hand?
wait,
Mark,
it's
Mark,
just-
Mark. You got
Just
so
everything went
excited
black for a second. Hold on.
Everything went
because
black for
when
a
he goes to Florida, he's going to be rating all the landscaping companies. That's why he's going there. He's got experience.
That's funny, Mark.
Call. You have to call the medics to the third floor of the Death Star to get Ben.
No,
No,
I got my
when I try to fly
Got
out
my
of MacArthur on,
blood pressure cup.
oh Jesus,
Put it around your neck.
Ben's medical minute. This
It's
reminds
Rex
me of
minute,
when the
too.
old folks used to come over and talk about their doctor's appointments and their medications.
Oh God.
That
Yeah,
would
you
be the
want
topic of conversation.
to see medication? Here it is, right here. This is the
Oh,
medicine that
nice.
makes all things right.
I'm gonna try that next.
I would definitely
This
be
is
into some
excellent.
Roku right now.
And we're going to get the sampler, which has a bunch of different flavors, so we could do that on the show.
Nice.
They have an orange, they have a lime citrus stuff. It's really good.
Oh,
You guys will like it.
That's awesome. Yes, I'd like to go back down that road again.
Yeah. And now that it's almost spring, guys, wink, wink. It's time to drink some gin and tonics.
Yeah, well, can you have some more pool parties this year than you did last year? You're
Yes.
way under
Dude, our pool
Hold on.
was at commission for a couple of weeks because the liner had to be replaced.
oh no.
yeah, I remember that.
Yeah. Remember, Mark, when Ben went in,
Then they left screws in it.
his nose scraped the side of the pool
Oh,
wall and
snap.
ripped the liner.
It was his talons.
Oh,
They left screws in it, right? Didn't they leave screws on the
yeah, and they had to come back and fix it. So, but yeah, this year should be a lot of fun. So you guys are invited, except Ben, but it'll be a lot of fun. Vicky can come, Ben.
All right, I'll let her know.
Everybody in your family can come.
I have to bring this up so that everybody.
I could drive him there. I'll be there Uber.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I want to bring this up so that everybody watching the stream can understand that Ben was supposed to take me on a cruise, and he never did.
We'll
So
take you on a cruise. He's got
What's
a
that?
little. He's got a little dinghy,
somebody needs to take me on a cruise. I'm just saying.
dude. You don't even
Oh,
like boats or
night.
the water. What the hell are you talking about?
No,
Don't
I
I-
do. I've been on one cruise in my lifetime.
That was an all men's cruise.
It was really great.
What were their names?
It was Royal Caribbean, and
yeah, I think I did say
went to
that.
Coco Cay in the
Oh, who
Bahamas,
knows?
Nassau, Freeport.
Mhm.
Hmm. That sounds like fun.
It
Was
was
it
really
singles
fun.
cruise?
It was really fun. No, I was with my wife at the time.
What's his name? Was it Kim Dracula?
His name was Gaston.
Gaston,
Gaston.
Gaston, 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 Gaston.
All right, so I have my second Guinness draft stout. Go ahead, Ben. Tell us about your music-filled week.
Okay, I'm not gonna.
All
I
right, so
can't say the
anyway,
dates.
Dan, where are you flying out of when you go down to Ireland?
Out of JFK.
Oh, very
Leave
nice.
Must be an international airport.
Do you need a ride?
No,
Anyway, Ben, go ahead.
Thanks, Mark. I'm giving you your Poober review. 2 stars.
Uber.
Poober.
And if you need extra room, Poober tea.
Okay. Just go ahead.
So what do you want? I just got a message. My Girl Scout cookies order came in.
Fucking kidding me.
Okay, so what do you want to know
Your
about the
hemorrhoid
shows?
cream
Now I
his
understand.
toothpaste came in.
Now I understand why nobody watches the podcast.
Why? That's
You gotta
interesting.
start just
What the-
making shit up, you know?
Did you get trefoils, Ben?
Yes, I did.
And what else?
So this is a girl.
Across the board. He checked every box.
Everything, because we're trying to get her daughter to get the most sales or whatever.
Right.
Why don't you just give the kids some fucking money and
So
just
she
see
can-
bullshit?
But we
No,
were
so she can get
close
that
when
transistor radio
Dana
in
was
the catalog.
cheerleading. Let me talk, man.
So you can
Let
get
me
the,
talk.
so she can get the transistor radio in the catalog?
No, the green stamp.
So
The bubble maker.
she was
I'm
one of the
sorry, go ahead.
moms that I hung out with when
The snow cone
Dana
maker.
was cheerleading. So after the divorce, she was really nice and stopped by just to check in. So I say hi to her and everything every now and then. And then now we got the cookies and they're coming. I got to tell Vicky that they're coming.
Wait, after whose divorce?
My divorce.
So you got divorced and she came to check in on you?
Yeah, just as a nice
The-
person because she
the
knew
little
all
girl?
the crap that was going on.
The little girl
She's just
came
like,
over?
this is just crap, you know?
What'd you say? She came over as a nice person?
As a nice
Just
person.
stop by, say, hey, how you doing? Do the other things. And we just talk for a little bit and she go.
And was she naked?
No.
Were you
You
naked?
didn't read anything else into
Yes.
it than that?
I'm sorry?
You didn't read anything else into that?
No. She was married. She had somebody else. But now
Yeah.
she's divorced.
That's why, Ben.
Did you go check in on her?
No.
Was it a
You're
coincidence
married.
that she got divorced right after she began checking in on you?
No.
Because she needed a
Years
real
later.
name.
Oh my God. All right, so go ahead, Ben.
Okay, so my shows. Went to 3 shows, saw 7 bands. The first show was Coheed and Cambria. They just announced a secret, well, not a secret, but a special
That's
show.
two and a third bands per show.
Yeah, something like
Doing
that.
the math now.
No, exactly like that. Don't give me that something like that. That's exactly accurate.
Show your work.
So, the first show was only Coheed, and it was a release party show. And it was at Irving Plaza. If you're familiar with Irving Plaza, there's just the main floor, and then there's an upstairs. The upstairs is usually open to everybody. You could go anywhere. If you want to sit down, they charge you a little bit, but only the left-hand side was open